Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us again. Another Thursday comes around pretty quick, but that's all right. It's good. We're going to do healing again tonight, obviously, being Thursday, the same time. Then we'll follow a usual sort of format, I think, at the moment. It might change as we go along, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. So, we've got a few people joining us. Piers, Sarupa, Haresh, Karan, Maria, and all those that haven't quite come through the system yet. Mandy, another one sneaked in. Here we go. This is good. Goody. So I hope you all that. My teeth are falling out. I hope you have all had a wonderful week, and may continue to do so. Really, no need to leave it and stop it at the week. So it goes through next weekend and then forever. As far as we know, forever anyway. So I think it could probably be a good time to begin the starting procedure. That sounds posh, doesn't it? Okay, I hope that you're sitting comfortably by now. Most of you guys would know the routine anyway. So you sit down comfortably wherever you are, and obviously the usual housekeeping. Make sure your phones are turned off or in another room, whatever. So you've just minimized the risk of being disturbed, especially rather suddenly. That's when it gets a bit scary. Anyway, I think we're here. Those of us that are going to be, we are here. So, as I say, let's just go back. Let's get yourself nice and comfortable now. The energy flows better if your arms are not crossed, and that applies to your feet, even if they're crossed at the ankles. It's far more effective if you have both feet firmly planted on the ground, probably to ground us at the end of the session. But at least it keeps us in this body on this planet. So, let's go. Okay, a nice deep breath, everyone, please. As deep down as you can get it. That sounds good. And then just hold it for a short while, maybe to the count of 3. Hold it in the lungs, in the pit of your stomach, where it usually goes. And then let it go. And as you exhale, just be aware of all of the negative thoughts that are around you and within you. Just let them go and see them disappear like your breath on a cold winter's day. Like steam, it's there and then it just disappears. And when we next take a breath, again, a nice deep one, and feel it, see it and feel it going right deep down to the pit of your stomach. And again, hold it for perhaps a count of 3 or 4, if that's comfortable. And then let it go. And as you exhale, again, be aware of the last little bits of negativity that are within you. Especially, if you have any disagreements with anyone today or there's that sort of scenario, just make sure that all of that negativity is gone. You don't need it anymore. You're finished. You may have been carrying it for a day or 2. Now's a good chance to get rid of it. You don't need that. And then on the third and final regulated deep breath, as you feel it and see it going down through your body until it meets the others in the pit of your stomach. And as you look at it, you see that it's beginning to pulse, beginning to pulsate, like the throbbing, the rhythm of your heart. And you notice that with each in-breath, it gets a bit larger. So that with each breath you take, that ball of energy is growing and growing inside of you. And if you see that like a blue mist, you will see it gradually filling your whole body up. With each breath, it fills up some more of your physical being internally. And as you focus on it, you see it working its way from the pit of your stomach right up. You feel it working right up through your lungs, up through your heart. And it just seems to linger a little bit around your heart, as it does almost like a very gentle massage around that all-important muscle of our body. And at the same time, you're aware of it going down as well, going down into the pit of your stomach, and beyond that, through the hips, and then down through the thighs and the knees, where, just like at your heart, it just slowed down a little bit and just worked on your knees. It's almost like a massage, a very delicate massage that the mist carries with it. And as it goes down from your knees, it goes down through your calves and your shins, down through your ankles, and eventually to your toes. And we can leave it there for a minute while we see the mist gradually moving on from our heart up into the bottom of our throat and our shoulders, particularly our shoulders and our upper back, giving them a bit of a higher massage, just nice and gently, allowing all the stress that we keep in our shoulders, feeling all the stress gradually disappear. And as it does, we can feel our shoulders just sink down to a natural place, to a natural point of rest. And we're aware of the mist going up through our neck, up into our skull. And at the same time, it's going up our throat, into our face, into our jaw. And all those muscles that are in our face, all those muscles that work to help us smile. And we sit with it for a few minutes now. Just be aware of any discomfort you may have in your body. Perhaps an old ache, an old injury, or even a recent injury. And with the emotional body, just be aware of any emotional stress you may be suffering at the moment. And just see that blue mist gradually working its way through that pocket of negativity and gradually dissipating it. And then finally we think of our mental body, our mental well-being or not. And if you feel there is any imbalance, any dis-ease in any three of your bodies, just allow that blue mist to really work hard on any of those areas of unrest within you. And just see the mist working and working anywhere you care to direct it to. within your own self. And as this happens, you gradually begin to feel yourself return to a balance between the physical, the emotional, and the mental bodies are all in balance, all in synchronicity together. And together they operate exceedingly well. And just enjoy the feeling, knowing that internally you are back into balance. Now, while we're all in balance, we start to project that blue mist, gradually sending it out from us, almost away from us. But with each in-breath we take, it continues through the pathway the mist has taken through us and continues outwards. There are no gaps, no breaks. And as we see it spreading out from us, just take a couple of moments to perhaps invite any of your loved ones, your family, your friends, anyone near and dear to you, just invite them to join you in this blue mist. And invite them to benefit from being in that energy, in that pink and blue mist. And the blue mist is for healing, and the pink is for acceptance of all that is. And now we can spread that mist even further out from us now. And we can offer it to people we don't know. Let's say acquaintances that we're not actually, there's no friendship or relation. It's just someone we maybe greet or nod to every day or say hello over the fence. All of those people, invite them to be a part of this mist as well, the pink and the blue. And just see how good it feels to be with all of you people, all of you folks, all in the same place, at the same time, for the same purpose. And now we spread the light, the mist, from us outwards as it works its way now across the surface of our planet. And nothing gets in its way. It's like our physical mist we see in the early morning sometimes. Everywhere we look, we see the mist laying on the grass, sitting in the trees, brushing the tops of those trees, and sitting, embracing the very peaks of the mountains. All of those mountains on our planet. And we see the mist sometimes even perhaps gradually coming out from the waters. Just like a white mist. But now's a good time to see the blue mist, the blue and the pink mist that we have, gradually disappear into the waters, the lakes, the ponds, the rivers, the oceans, especially the deep oceans. And everywhere the mist goes, even in the darkest depths, it will still do its job of returning its environment to a sense of balance, so that all those creatures that live within it and on it, as we do on our planet, we can take advantage of that mist, and we can use it anytime we choose, in any environment we choose, providing it is for the good of all involved. And let's take a few minutes now just to sit as we focus on that vision, the vision of our beautiful planet, the planet that we share with many other creatures and beings. As we see it covered in the pink and blue mist, as it begins to a state of balance, so that all the life streams on our planet are living the life that they are meant to be, that they all have a purpose. As do we. So just take a moment, sit in the quiet for a couple of minutes. So now I'd ask you to retain that vision of our planet in your mind, and gradually allow your awareness to return to your physical body in the room that you are in. And as your awareness returns, give yourself a couple of seconds to feel grounded and in balance before you get up and leave. And I thank you for being a part of this evening. Thank you for joining in your time and your energies. And thank you, and goodbye till next week.